Hello everyone, and this is what's that L that we're doing up?
Seven to 10 years, he says. It's been sitting here 7 to 10 years. It's bad, mate. Look, rust. We were wondering if it'd be rusty on the inside.
Crack it open.
Oh, I almost don't want to. The other thing he wants more butch up here. He wants it more butch, more risen, more out. So we're going to get some nice thick handlebars. We're going to get some decent risers.
End up having loads more to do. Charlie's in the background, sitting on his phone.
Don't clean it yet.
Yeah. This is the problem, Charlie. You need to know what you're working with. If we need the new tank, and we get everything else sorted, and we end up waiting 2 weeks to get the tank sorted, then it's a pain.
Great, give it a quick wipe. Oh God.
So that's going to all need sanding back.
Sanding back, mate, sanding back. That needs magic. I'm all out of magic.
I mean, there is one good thing though. These forks are good.
The forks will be fine, yeah. They'll polish up, you're right.
Look at that.
And the bottoms.
Come on.
Hope, guys, is that this is it for this bike. I've got a fan booked. I'm going for MOT, and I'm desperately hoping I pass. If this bike passes, I want it home tonight. I'm going to bug Jake all day. I want him to book it in tonight to take it back. Not for any particular reason. It's done. I'm past it. You know, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of months, and I learnt a lot. Don't get me wrong, I love the bike. I learnt a lot. And you know, zl600s, there's something about them. I'd not avoid another one. If I could get one again, I would do this bar conversion. In fact, I would probably do all of this as it is here. Original airbox, always best, guys. And from a paint point of view, I'd probably do this paint as well. Basically, I'd build this bike if I had one for myself, which, I mean, for me, that's excellent, isn't it? We need to do some last minute pre-MOT checks. No major spill on the forks, that's fine. Rear shocks are brand new, no issues there. All the indicators have to work. Let me fire it up for a minute. Oh, choke. There you go. Front light on, high beam on, off, rear light on. Yeah. Brake lights. Rear brake lights. And you know, as a general rule, guys, that's kind of the basics of the MOT. And then of course you've got tyres. Are they pumped? Have they got any holes in? And then the alignment of the bike and bearings and steering and stuff like that. You're steering from left to right, it cannot touch the tank. This gets close, here look, it gets close, but it's not touching. They don't care if it gets close, they care if it's touching. If it's designed to get close, that's fine. They just don't want it touching. Tank can't spill when they rock it. You know, fuel can't spill out. And actually it reminds me, moving this tank like that reminds me that I haven't put the bolt in, so I'm going to throw that bolt in now. This bike should be ready for MOT, and I am pleased, and I'll celebrate this bike, but let's get it through its MOT first. I have got a test ride for you guys that I did the other day. It came out much better than I expected it to come out, so I'll be throwing that up at some point. Okay guys, so technically we've got an MOT. This bike passed, but this being the most honest channel out there, we still have a slight problem down here with this bit that we were looking at the other day, and it's still got an oil drip. Now I don't know if, I don't think it's coming through my bit, I think it's coming through the seal down here, and I just kind of don't know what to do. I don't know if you pop this off, if it then all comes out. I just don't see how the simple clip stopped it leaking. It doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know if I'm going to look into this a bit more. I'm going to be honest guys, I want this bike to go home to the owner. I may leave that final piece of the puzzle to the owner. Daniel Barnes showed me the part that is available. You might have to wait a little bit, and then he can get his local mechanic to throw it on. For me, the bike needs to go. It's running, riding beautifully. It's got its year's MOT, and it's 10 times better than when I first got it. So that for me is a done and dusted, completed project. It's as simple now as dropping it home to him. Very pleased, beautiful bike. What would I change? I'd put the original side panels on because they're not flat. They have a bit of bulk to them. So I'd go original side panels, but I'd paint them with this paint. I'd lose the belly pan, although the more I'm around it, the more it's kind of okay. You can't get an original box in. You have to drop the engine out to get the airbox in, I think. And that's kind of it. I just keep it as a usable running amazing bike, and then of course we have to sort out something down there. This is it. You're not going to see any more videos on this bike guys. This is done. It's the final piece. It's completed. I'm going to put up a video on this bike specifically, showing how it started and showing what it's like nearing the end. I kept every single original part for this bike guys, every single one, so that he could he can have it all. Original bars, brake levers, clocks, everything. He's got them all, so he can turn it back to exactly how he wanted it if he wants to. Let me know what you think about this as a whole project, beginning to end. I've enjoyed parts of it, disliked other parts of it, and I didn't like the entirety of it, if I'm being honest. I didn't like the idea of doing so much. My aim originally would have been to service, MOT, use. It would have been original. It would have been as original as it came to me, and MOT'd and used. But let me know what you think. Make sure you're subscribed, press the like button, drop me a comment no matter how silly it seems, and press that bell button.